Hi, my name is Rachel Schmuckler, and I'm a future elementary school teacher. This is my e-portfolio. It has some of my best work, and I can't wait to show you all around it. This tab has a little bit about me. It talks about who I am and my background. I'm currently studying elementary education with a double concentration in mathematics and literacy and a minor in counseling. I plan on being an upper elementary teacher, so teaching grades 4 and 5. If you scroll down, you'll see my beliefs about teaching. I believe that being a teacher means providing the building blocks for the future generation of leaders. I think students should be encouraged to push past their boundaries and explore all subject areas that intrigue them. I also think that strong relationships should be created in the classroom between my students and their peers, as well as between my students and me. I aspire to create a welcoming classroom that facilitates feelings of safety and comfort. That will encourage students to learn at their absolute best. When it comes to using technology in the classroom, I believe that technology incorporation will encourage my students to take big risks in their intellectual pursuits. Technology will engage my students and inspire them to learn. It will open up a world of collaboration and creation that has not been possible before this point. I now want to show you some of my gallery, which has some of my best works that I've done in this class, I think. The first thing I want to show you is my digital citizenship lesson plan. This is a lesson plan that talks about safety online. In this day and age, all students are going to use the internet. It's just about how to do it safely. This lesson plan really goes through the in and outs of what personal information is and how to keep it private. It also goes through a few warm-ups, such as describing the difference between in-person friends and online friends. This lesson is geared towards grades 3 through 5, which fits with what I want to teach. This lesson is really engaging because it ends in a game that allows students to use technology and QR codes while playing the game. So they're not just talking about technology, but they're using it as well. The next thing I want to talk about is the computational thinking lesson plan. This is a lesson plan that focuses on algorithms and bugs in programs. This allows students to be given a task and solve the task through writing their own algorithms. In this case, students are given a board game with a little bee bot, which is a bee-shaped robot, and they give their bee an algorithm, a path to follow, and they have to get from the starting spot, which is the bee over here, all the way through the flowers into the ending spot, which is the honey pot. I did this lesson in a 4th grade classroom, and all of the students were very engaged. Some students had never used robots before, and some were in the robotics club, but all of them were very engaged in getting to write their own algorithms, finding the problems, and debugging them themselves. It was very hands-on, and it was very exciting to see them work together. The next one I want to show you is an inquiry-based learning lesson plan. This is a lesson that focuses on student collaboration in solving a task. The students are given a question. In this case, the question is, what everyday tasks can simple machines work together to perform? So the students will be ultimately making a Rube Goldberg machine to perform a task. These machines will then be shown to the class as a whole, and the students will reflect on their experience making them and what processes the machines include. This allows students to really work hands-on as well as working in a team to accomplish a goal. The last thing I want to show you is my production task. This is a video presentation that goes with an Indiana State Standard of Mathematics for grade 5 about fractions. This video shows multiple ways to add fractions from the standard common algorithm to the bar models, This video will be used to help students when they're doing homework problems. So it's not the lesson itself, it's in addition to the lesson. When they're at home and they need a little extra support, students will be able to use this. This is really effective because it allows students to get help on their own terms. This is a way I really want to use technology in my future classroom. I think technology is a tool that allows students to get the help they really need in their own ways. I also want to use technology in my future classroom to engage collaboration between students, with things like Nearpod to keep students on track and all on the same page, and things like Google Docs that just allow students to work on the same document at the same time. In this class, I've learned a lot about different resources that are open to me as a teacher and that are good for my future students. I've learned a lot about what is age appropriate and how to find the right materials that will challenge your students while being age appropriate for them. I think these are all really important things to learn, especially in this day and age with technology. Thank you so much.